You know, you were really right. These llama loops are great. They're really tasty, and I think they're even good for you. So, how's all this distance teaching going for you? Yeah, it's just fine here. I just have to make sure I post my notes on time. But I got plenty of time. I'll get them up by tomorrow. What? Wednesday? Today? Oh, no. All right. Bye bye. Bye. Gotta go. All right. Well, yes. So today, for logic, we're going to be going over chapter 6.2. This is the chapter on truth tables. And what truth tables are going to be is they're going to be a mechanical method for testing a complex statement for all possible truth values of the constituent parts. So I've already posted a Word document with a brief introduction. I've posted my PowerPoint notes. There's a form open, and I've put some sample exercises up on the under a sample test. So let me just take a minute and talk you through a little of this. So what a truth table is again, it mechanically brings you through all the possibilities for the constituent statements. So this is a truth table for and, P and Q, and since it's got two constituent letters, there are four possible combinations of truthfulness. So there's the situation where both P and Q are false, the one where P is false and Q is true, the one where P is true and Q is false, and the one where both P and Q are true. And since this is and, it claims that both P and Q are true. So this statement, the and statement, will only be true when both letters are true. And in case you are not familiar with binary, 0 stands for false, 1 stands for true. So again, P and Q is only true when both are true. Now, I think that's pretty easy. Now I'm just going to take a minute and talk a little bit about the arrow statement, what's called a conditional, because I think this is the one of the 5 basic patterns that people struggle with the most. It says, if P is true, then Q will also be true. And what is tricky about this is the default value for the statement is true. It will only be false in the situation where the first half is true, but the second half, the Q, is false. Now, a lot of students find that unintuitive. So think about it this way. Let's say I'm your friend, and I'm going to say that maybe we'll meet for lunch. And I say, well, I don't know if I'm going to go at noon, but if I go to lunch at noon, then I'll sit with you. So what is the circumstances if I've said that? What is the circumstances that I've said something that's false? If I go to lunch, then I'll sit with you. Well, what happens if I don't go to lunch at noon in these first 2 cases? Well, what that means is then what I said is still true. I just didn't go to lunch at noon, so I didn't sit with you. So anytime the first half is false, anytime P is false, if P then Q is going to be true. If I actually do go to lunch at noon and then I see you and sit with you, which is represented in the 4th combination, then it's also true. The only time I've lied to you and that you have a reason to be mad to me is if I actually still go to lunch at noon and then I snub you and I don't sit with you, which is represented by the 0 over here. So that's the one case where if P then Q is false. All right, well, that's just a quick video intro for today. I hope everyone's doing well. I got lots of emails from you from last time. I appreciated that. Remember, if you have any questions, post them publicly in the forum I've opened so we can discuss it. Make sure you do the practice exercises until you get them right. And then other than that, stay on top of the exercises, keep doing the homework, and then press ahead for the next reading for Friday. All right, thank you very much. Bye.